37th General Assembly of the Unitarian Universalist Association.
Family of faith, we are gathered here once again. And we begin our gathering by centering ourselves and opening our hearts to one another. Spirit of life, we recognize that we gather in a time of tremendous heartbreak, that we bring grief, loss, anger, and pain weighing heavy on our hearts and our spirits. We are mindful of the ways that the forces of criminalization and militarism are denigrating and dehumanizing lives all over this country and all over the planet. And it is not right. And it has not been right. Even as we gather, there were several shootings here, right in Kansas City, right here near the convention center. Police-related shootings both in Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas. We gather to call ourselves back to the deepest sources of our humanity, to be nurtured in this week by the resources of love and fellowship, the resources of music and song, the resources of joy, which we need to survive, and which remind us why we struggle for liberation, for our own, for those across the world, for the human spirit to be liberated, broken free of the chains of oppression. Spirit of life, gather us together this week as a family of faith in care, in safety, and in joy. May we be renewed and strengthened through this gathering, that we may keep showing up faithfully each day, answering the call to love, answering the call of our values. It is good to be together. May we be nourished by this community and our faith, just as we are nourished by this earth and the resources on which we depend for life. Blessed be, and amen.
The proposed rules of procedure can be found on pages 70 through 72 of the final agenda or program book. These rules will govern our consideration of and voting on the business items that come before us during our general sessions. The rules are largely the same as in previous years. There are a couple of items I want to direct your attention to. Please note that Rule 5 provides that no amendments to a business resolution, bylaw change, or rule change will be in order unless submitted for consideration at the mini assembly for that item, which means either go to the mini assembly yourself, have someone go there for you, or submit it online or email. Also, please note that Rule 6B indicates that 30 minutes are allowed for discussion of any proposed bylaw or rule amendment, resolution, or action on a report that is on or admitted to the final agenda. Before the debate begins, time will be provided for you to informally discuss the agenda item with others sitting around you. This informal discussion time will not count toward the 30-minute limit. The 30 minutes of debate time does include time devoted to discussing any amendments to the proposed amendment. As a reminder, Rule 7 provides that separate microphones will be designated as pro and concern. You got the difference? Concern. We'll get there again tomorrow when we say what you're going to do with the concerns. For discussion of proposed bylaw amendments, rules, resolutions, or actions. The pro microphone is up front on the left. The concern microphone is up front on the right. There's also an amendment microphone which has been placed at the front of the area. And a procedural microphone which has been placed immediately in front of me. Please note that points of personal privilege and points of information must be made from the procedural mic, not from the pro or concerned mic or the amendment mic. By the way, only delegates may speak from the microphone except by express permission of a co-moderator or a moderator that's on the stage. I strongly urge those of you who are attending General Assembly General Sessions for the first time to read the rules of procedure. Particularly look at Rule 6 on page 70 of the rules so that you understand the time limits in effect. No person can speak on any motion for more than 2 minutes. We will actually do a review of the rules before every time we vote, so you don't have to remember from today. Before proceeding with our business, I want to introduce to Tom Bean, our legal counsel. Tom is amazing. And Nina Elmo, our parliamentarian, she'll be here tomorrow, and we'll introduce her then. Are we clear? Yes. Will the board secretary make the appropriate motion with respect to the rules of procedure?
All right, here we go. Moved that the rules of procedure of this General Assembly as set forth in full on pages 70 through 72 of the final agenda be adopted. You got a second?
Does anyone want to discuss the rules? Glorious. I think we're going to do a thing. There being no discussion on the rules of the procedure, discussion is now closed and a vote is in order. All those in favor of adopting the rules of procedure, please do so by raising your voting card. Are there any opposed to the rules of procedure? Let's wait for the off-site delegates' vote on the rules. Wonderful. 98% are say yes, 2% abstain. The motion carries. Yay! We did a thing.
So my name again is Barb Grieve. I serve as a hospice chaplain, the religious education assistant at the UU Church of Palo Alto, California, and I am one of your co-moderators of the Unitarian Universalist Association of Congregations.
And hello, my name is Elandria Williams, and I'm a member of the Tennessee Valley Unitarian Universalist Church in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm also the training director of People's Hub and a cooperative developer for Cooperation Jackson and co-ops around the South. And I'm one of the co-moderators of the UUA.
As we gather here at this General Assembly, we do so with awareness of all that is happening in the world around us and here within our own faith tradition. Each one of us has different sources of strength and inspiration. For many of us, one of those sources is our ancestors, those who have come before us, who have navigated troubled waters, and whose dreams, actions, wisdom, and strength we build upon. Each year, some of our contemporaries make the great transition to join the ancestors, and this year is no different. For the second year in a row, we honor one of our moderator predecessors, Denny Davidoff. Along with Denny, we honor Danielle Glad and Elise Gowdy-Wright. All three were friends and mentors to many of us here in the hall. May this open chair, which will remain as such throughout General Assembly, honor them and all the other ancestors of our lives. All were important.
It is customary that when the board meets together physically, as opposed to virtually, we leave an open chair at the board table. This chair honors the spirits that have blessed proceedings in the past and leaves space for participants to join us when appropriate, or most times, always. It is important and sacred custom. In the spirit of remembering and honoring our ancestors in some African and African American cultures, we pour libations. Libations are poured to honor their lives, their courage, and to remember the lessons that they taught us. As we pour this libation this evening, we do so to remember Denny Davidoff, Danielle Glad, and Elise Gowdy-Wright, along with those in your life who have had great value. We will begin by first calling out some names from here, and after we will call each name, we will pour some water on this plant. And we will all say Ashe. Can everyone repeat after me? Ashe. Denny Davidoff.
Ashe. Danielle Glad.
Elise Gowdy-Wright. Marlise Brinkman.
Ibrahim Baba Farjaje.
Now, please say a name, and during this process, we will all say Ashe until the water has been poured.
Ashe. Ashe.
Grady Williams. We also want to recognize those that are still here and those yet to come. We know that we are joined by elders both of our faith and those that are in community with us. If you consider yourself an elder, please raise your hand or make some noise. Let's all say thank you for what they have and are giving us.
Let's add, we love you to that.
We love you. Now, for those of us yelders, or if you haven't reached yelder status yet, those are those of us that are in the middle and providing care, balance, and support to both the elders and the younger folks. If you feel like you're a yelder or a middler, raise your hand or make some noise.
And repeat after me. Thank you and love you.
Thank you and love you. Now, for those of you who are younger, and not just young at heart, the youth that are leading the way in so many ways and helping the rest of us take notice. If you are a youth, please raise your hand or make some noise, and let us all say thank you for what they have and are giving us.
And let us say thank you and love you.
Thank you and love you. Now, for those of us that are yet to come, some are almost here about to be born, and others we don't even know about yet. Let's offer them a moment of silence, sending them love and thanks.
We welcome Our 2018 GA chaplains. The chaplains are available during General Assembly and will often be in the chaplain office in room 2206.
Unitarian Universalists, I'll start again. Greetings. Unitarian Universalists far and wide. I am the Reverend Rebecca Savage, your co-lead for the General Assembly GA chaplains. This is Reverend Alex Holtz. You're also your co-lead chaplain. It is my honor to present to you your team of GA chaplains. I think we have a slide. The Reverend Neil Anderson, the Reverend Katie Romano Griffin, Reverend Kate Landis, the Reverend Kimaya Rahman, and Reverend Kathy Harrington is serving as our off-site online chaplain. These generous souls will be available in room 2206, right next to the Right Relations team in the Convention Center. Our GA chaplains are available for pastoral care, spiritual support for the duration of General Assembly. Or you can call us by dialing 617-948-4244. The phone number is also listed in your program, 24 hours a day. All GA chaplains will be wearing the GA hat. So we are recognizable as being a chaplain on duty during the program hours. We are here to support your spiritual needs. We will also be offering early morning meditation spiritual practice in the meditation room, which is 2201 from 7 to 7:30. So come by, say hi, ask for a blessing, and come lay your burden down. It is our honor and privilege to serve and support you during your time here at General Assembly.
Please welcome the co-chairs of your 2018 Right Relationship Team, Hannah Roberts-Villeneuve and Yadini Halou.
Welcome to this incredible gathering of Unitarian Universalists.
It is an honor to be serving as the co-chairs of your Right Relationship Team. I'm Yadini Halou.
And I'm Hannah Roberts-Villeneuve, and we're looking forward to spending this GA together, engaged in the sticky, beautiful work of co-creating a community that reflects our highest values.
Joining us on the team this year is Mary Early Izald, Sherry Halliday Kwan, Julian Sharp, Steve Carmody, Jim Lewis, Miguel Rivera Young, Rachel Miles, and Elizabeth Mount.
This year, we are particularly excited to be partnering with our new safety team, as well as continuing to work closely with our GA chaplains.
Maybe you're wondering how the Right Relationship Team fits into the constellation of groups. We're here to support you in working through issues that develop within the General Assembly community.
And our support takes many forms, from holding space for your experiences, to acting as thought partners for participation, to accompanying and facilitating the conversations around transforming relationships.
If you need us, you can find us in room 2205 here at the Convention Center, or by calling us at the number in the program book and app, or by finding someone in a stylish teal vest.
As Unitarian Universalists, we strive to create community that honors the ways that the divine shows up in each of us. And we are striving to root out white supremacy, the heteropatriarchy, disability erasure, and the many other ways that our society fails to honor the divine in each and all.
particularly those of us who carry and move in the world with privileged identities. Breathe. Often.
So we invite you to spend these days together letting go of being flawless or certain. Join us in finding new ways to be curious, open, courageous, and humble with one another. Thanks, and have a great GA.
So please welcome my two compatriots over here. The co-chairs of the 2018 safety team, India Harris and Chris Crafts.
So my understanding is this is a room full of people who want to end white supremacy. Is that true? My understanding is this is a room full of people who want to build alternative institutions and policies and cultures and congregations to advance racial justice in this country and create liberation for all of our people, all of our communities, all of our families. Is that true? So as a small step in that direction, this is the first year of the General Assembly having a safety team as a step towards an alternative to mass incarceration and racist policing in this country. And so we are encouraging you that if there is a situation of conflict where someone is not safe, whether that is because of internal issues in the General Assembly or because of external police, security guards, or someone who is here to disrupt the assembly, that you talk with someone from the safety team and work with the safety team instead of calling the police. Does that sound right? Does that sound good?
So the safety team will be responsible for maintaining a heightened awareness of the space, both inside and outside of the convention center. They're ready to and willing to intervene in and de-escalate conflict between participants, security, police, and community members. Our team members are here to offer support when you are feeling harassed and unsafe. You will recognize them by their bright orange vests. They can be found on the floor in plenary, evening programming, circulating throughout workshops, and also sharing a room with the Right Relations team, room 2205.
And we're here to help support General Assembly to be a powerful and effective space for us to be able to build Unitarian Universalism as a liberating force. Because we need justice in this country in a way that calls on all of us to bring our best. So to do that, we're encouraging 4 things you all can do to help increase safety and the power of this General Assembly. Take care of yourselves, hydrate, eat, rest. When you go out with a buddy or in small groups. When you go out, be alert and be aware of your surroundings and where you're going, and take care of yourselves and each other. If you see people who might need help, offer help. If you need help, ask for help. It's the interdependent web of life. You all with me?
We are all a part of this community, and so it's very important that in this space that we are loving and caring towards one another, that whatever fear or whatever concerns that we have don't boomerang and affect negatively our youth, people of color, folks living with disabilities, LGBT folks, queer folks, etc. We want to make sure that everyone is welcome in this space and that everyone is taken care of. Thank you.
So does everyone remember the 4 things that you need to do? So if you don't have a buddy, we can help you find one. Maybe not Elandria, but somebody can. We are buddies. See? Buddy power is good as I got caught. Rings catch things. The thing I want to say, because I think it's really important. So one of the saddest experiences of my life happened at a General Assembly a while ago in Fort Worth, Texas. That will never happen again, ever. Because we are going to take care of each other in very different ways. All righty? For those of you that don't know, you don't need to. But you can go to the TJ District Ball Workshop and then hear again where we are different now from where we were. What that means is all of those young folks over there and all the people in this hall and those that aren't are yours. Does that make sense? That makes sense. So like if they're in the hotel, assume they belong there. If they're in the elevator, assume they're supposed to be there. If they're in this hall, assume they're supposed to be there. Even if they don't have on a name tag, let it go. Unless they are causing you a massive, massive problem, be all right. Okay, can we do that? All righty? Because I want to say something that is hard. For some of us, when we go outside the door, we are policed at every moment. The thing that we hope in our faith communities is that we are held. And the thing that hurts the hardest is to not even be seen as a person and as one as a UU community inside your own place. So let's love on each other in whole other ways. Is that doable? Turn to your neighbor and say, I love you. I love you. All right. Thank you.
Please welcome Patty Cameron, who is here to tell us about accessibility services at this General Assembly. The GA Planning Committee and Patty have done a great job over the years in making GA more and more accessible to more and more people.
As mentioned, my name is Patty Cameron, and it is my great pleasure to coordinate accessibility services for General Assembly. But accessibility is not my job alone. It is our collective role to practice radical hospitality, a community that includes everyone. Those who use mobility equipment, listening devices, interpreters, have chemical sensitivities, assist animals, or need special seating to accommodate for vision or hearing. It is our collective role to welcome all. Our services are available to anyone registered here at General Assembly, and our goal is to provide assistance that allows everyone to participate fully in GA. Come visit our table in the lobby. I invite you to be with one another this week in ways that allow you to practice radical hospitality. Stretch your comfort zone, enrich your spirit, and widen your field of vision as you take in all those around you, whether they walk or ride. Please reserve the elevators for people with mobility or health needs. We are all part of just General Assembly, one beloved community, a bright, wonderful community of people of all abilities. Be with each other in loving kindness. Enjoy GA. Thank you.
So I decided to do this after Patty talked. So this might be the first GA that you're going to have two moderators on scooters. And so sometimes the scooters will be up here, sometimes they won't be. There's also another thing. I have massive chemical sensitivities. So if you eat an orange around me, I'm going to the hospital. If you open a grapefruit, I'm going to the hospital. If you wear some interesting scent that might have some tangerine flavor, I'm also going to the hospital. And I think you don't really want me in the hospital. Otherwise, one of you might be up here. Because then Barb will be like, oh my goodness. So if we can, I know this is really hard. My twin was like, I have lots of instructions. To try to not eat oranges or grapefruits in the assembly, in this session hall, and really look at your scents, because a lot of people are allergic to things that is hard to know. So although we can do chemical sensitivities, if you just decide not to wear cologne or perfume, that'll also help too. Can people for like a couple days let go of the cologne and perfume so that people can walk around you? Thank you.
I think we can do it. There being no further business to come before us, and in accordance with the schedule set forth in your program book, I declare that this general session of the General Assembly shall stand in recess until 9:15 a.m. on Thursday, June 21st, 2018. But don't go anywhere. Our business has ended, and while some might think our business is worship, and I would agree, we also have dynamic worship for you tonight, so may our worship begin.